And we're back. Sorry for the sudden disappearance. Technical difficulties be damned. We're back in it. Luther just got stabbed. We're going straight in.
It's
Four more attacks.
glorious. It
Coincidence.
was really nice.
You did make his save though for his concentration. That's all. So four more attacks coming in, Luther. Next attack. It's a miss.
I would like to
Oh no! What are you doing now?
I would like to spend the fate point.
A fate point?
I don't know what the rules are for mongrel summoning, but I would like the mongrel to come save my bacon. Uh,
Okay.
um, I don't think I'll survive all these attacks.
Okay. Do you want to just have the attacks miss you, or do you want to survive the encounter?
I I would like to survive this onslaught of attacks.
Okay, that's fine. That's
That's
fine.
the way to do it,
Okay.
bro.
That's fine. Um, I mean, you're spending a fate point.
I don't necessarily want them dead. I want to survive. Just
Yes.
survive.
Yes. I'll say this: you're spending the fate point for it. So, I'll make a deal with you.
Okay.
We can either backtrack and have the first shuriken not hit you, or you can accept the first hit, and the remainder gutter runners will be removed from the board.
Ooh. How many gutter runners total?
There are 5 of them. Like 6, excuse me. There are 6.
6.
Awfully tempting deal.
No. I think I'll keep the first hit. I'll take the first hit.
fine.
That's the Wilson special right there.
That's fine.
And,
That's a bargain.
As Luther gets stabbed.
Ah!
He takes one in his left shoulder. As he cries out. Suddenly you hear springing out of the darkness nearby, rolling into a shooting stance, kind of on one knee, the mongrel of Beckhafen. As he pulls his triple barrel pistol loose, there is a cacophonous series of explosions as many of the gunner runners are immediately laid low by his initial volley of attacks, where then he shoots forward and engages the last 2 in hand-to-hand combat, and very quickly and assuredly dispatches them.
Ooh. Thank you, Akush.
As you're still focusing on your beads of sweat
Yes.
kind of across your brow, as you're still keeping focus on the raw magic potential boiling within inside of you, hopefully not allowing it to explode over and devour those in close proximity. As Eric Kirsch kind of looks back at you, he looks back towards the rest of the expedition, and then he moves in that direction with her. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Gunner runner's gone.
Yeah.
We've got the clan rats coming out of the holes now.
Mm-hmm.
We still have Thrilk on the top of the pyramid.
Yes.
And then,
Looks like Nog is engaging the mighty Gracier. You do have the storm vermin and the warlord as well that have
Warlord
not
as well.
that haven't
Okay.
made a move yet. So what are you going to do with all your magic potential, Luther?
I am going to oh boy. What's my most immediate threat to me right now? Guess
To you? Probably the clan rats would be the most immediate threat to you.
Okay.
Now, could they be easily dispatched by those around you? Probably.
Okay. I'm not too far away from Lucian and.
So the clan rats fight as a group.
Okay, but I have militia around me. I guess as well. I guess right.
You-
or am I
you-
by myself?
You're technically by yourself, but the clan rats
Okay.
fight is like a single entity. That's
I
the way
see.
I have them built out. It's like a
Okay.
horde.
Okay, I see. So yeah, they're fighting out. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Is Thrilk too far away from me? It sounded like he was far.
So it would be 100 feet up and kind of off to the like at a diagonal a little bit.
100 feet. 100 feet, 100 feet, 100 feet. That's pretty far for me. Oh no, actually, that's not too far for me.
10 stories.
Well, that is pretty
That's
far.
not too far for me. Damn it, man.
It's not too super far for me. Yeah, because I have my stuff in yards. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
it would be like, what would it be, like 33 yards or something? So it's, yeah.
I am going to. We'll see. I'm not gonna tell you.
Not gonna tell me.
I'm gonna make a magic test.
How dare you?
I'm gonna make a magic test.
You mean you're not gonna tell me?
Well, I'll tell you. I wanted to be a surprise, but I'm
That'd
going
be a
to.
surprise. Make your test, damn it. I don't see it.
This is important too. Is Aldebrand out here?
You do not see him.
I am going to cast Fate of Buna.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
and I am going to cast it on the Lord and his clan rat, and his not.
Oh
clan
my
rats,
gosh. The storm vermin?
the Stone Vermin.
Oh shit.
I gotta make a roll first.
Okay.
So here we go.
You're gonna take some corruption for this.
I know. So that will be. Let's see. 3, 2, 5, 17. And Fate of Buna. Sorry, I don't have that one written down. Memento.
Hold on, I could probably
I can find it though.
in
Let's see, find it first.
my pile of spells.
Oh, damn. Fate of Buna. There we go. CN level 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's half my willpower yards in range. Targets succumb to hysterical laughter and may even choke to death. Every round, they must roll a challenging cool test or receive a stun condition and suffer their own strength bonus plus 6 damage, ignoring all armor. This damage has a 50% chance of being applied to the head and 50% chance of being applied to the body. The target's convulse cause organs to rupture and blood vessels to burst. For every +2 success levels, you may surround one target with purple energy. The target fails a challenging willpower test. This less energy enters their mouth. Target immediately starts taking suffocation damage and continues to suffocate until the spell's duration. So I have, that would be 7. Oh, so that would be... That's right. 5 targets will be choked.
Okay.
So I have 17 total success levels.
Mhm.
So, and so they have to just make a test, though. They need to
Okay.
make a test.
So only 5?
5
individuals?
it says it's
Is it-
the first part is everyone in the radius, which is
Okay.
my
So which
willpower
would be
bonus.
okay? Yes. Yeah.
So it would be 5 yards.
Like 15 feet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone succumbs to the first part. And it's just 5 targets will start to choke.
Is it a 5-yard radius?
Yes, radius.
That's a 30-foot. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. It's massive. Got it.
Yeah. And then
15 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant. 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
15 feet. So it ends up being 30. 15 on each side.
And since it's, I don't know, let me double check. Critical cast. Oh, yeah, overcast. I will also add on +6 damage. Since
Plus 6?
since I have 13 success levels above.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right. With the +6 damage, the only person who's going to have to make a test is going to be the warlord, because all the other storm vermin are going to choke and die.
well, they have to make a test first. They might succeed. They technically
Okay.
they have
What's the test?
so they have to make a cool test
Cool test?
where they start laughing. So some of them might not even be effective, but they have to make a cool test first.
I've been running them as groups.
Okay.
They have a very low cool capability, as you can assume. They're Skaven.
Mhm.
I have 6 degrees of failure.
They all receive a stun condition then, and
Yes.
suffer their strength bonus +12 to be told.
Yes.
Well, +12 damage.
They all instantly die with them, like I said.
Okay.
They all instantly wither and die in their armor, with the exception of the
laughing, though.
warlord. The
Yeah.
warlord has to. The warlord failed. He has the best willpower of all of them, and he got 4 degrees of failure.
Okay.
I rolled a 96. So.
Oh shit. Well, he'll take his strength bonus +12,
Yep.
and he'll also start suffocating.
So he's instantly begins clawing at his throat as he's kind of like laughing but not laughing, and he is incapacitated as the mighty warlord Skullcrutcher dies at the fate of a man-thing spell. Yep, because it takes him well past 0.
Okay. Then yeah, he's
It's just
Luther's currently ascending.
I assume my dark companion is
Yes, she is clutching your shoulder, screaming outwards the whole time, laughing hysterically in your ear, demonically, Luther. You hear her voice echoing all around you. You will take a point of corruption for your
Yes.
troubles,
I know.
as you've summoned a foreign wind through your body.
Yep.
But the storm vermin are shattered. The warlord dead in an instant as Luther drastically turns the tides.
I will, if you allow, I will shout out.
Oh no. Not again. Not again. Oh, fuck. Is it really gonna do this again to me? It isn't.
No, Francois, what just happened?
And hopefully we're back for the last time, having some technical difficulties on my side. The internet keeps going in and out, so hopefully we can get this going. Luther just killed all of the storm vermin as well as the warlord himself. He was announcing his victory and his final shove off, I'm assuming, whenever everything kicked off for me. So if you'd like to say your victorious words, Luther.
Yes. Behold my great works and despair. You know.
Damn it. He had extra time to work on that. I don't know.
It sounded better the second time.
Yeah, a little like kind of fleshed out a little bit.
You have to rehearse that one. Damn it.
Flee back to your holes, vermin.
All right, let me roll for the clan rats. Immediately begin to break, shatter at the loss of their warlord, who instantly dies. And the battlefield is devolving into sheer chaos. Nog, the Gracier Thrilk, is going to attempt to flee at the sight of the ragtag army he was leading, shattering.
Oh, no. Am I close enough to take a whack at him?
You are.
Oh, no, he's not getting away.
Okay. Now,
he's not getting away unscathed.
Here's the thing, Nog.
Yeah.
He's riding his Bonebreaker Ogre, which is technically huge. It's like...
Right.
It's a size larger than you.
Right.
So he's on top of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have an opportunity here.
Mm-hmm.
Come down to what Nog wants to do. You can either attack or possibly grapple the Rat Ogre. You're not going to win. When I say grapple, I mean like latch onto it, because you're not going to win a strength test because this thing is massive. When something's a size bigger than you, you have to get a critical success to beat it to tie it in a strength competition. There are like drastic ways to do it. So, but you could latch onto it to like move with it if you'd like, or you can get the opportunity right here, Nog, to take a shot.
Oh, with my gunny gun?
Hand cannon,
With your hand cannon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take a shot.
So, as you watch Throat,
there's so many references right now. There's Hamilton, there's Eminem, you know.
As
Let's do this.
Throat moves. Hamilton, Jesus. As damn it.
This is definitely Hamilton.
Yeah, one on your sweater.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
No.
Man, I thought this was like an old like Alien or
God.
Jurassic Park.
What are you doing?
Take the shot.
As Throat says, "That's been a move! Flee!" As his giant bone breaker
Here we
over
go.
the
Here we go.
blade saws turns. Nog pulls free his ogre pistol and points it at
let's
Throat.
see, what's my ballistic score here?
Now, I will say, Nog, you're taking an aimed shot. So this is going to be at a -20 penalty.
Oof. I got Rory with me.
You do have Rory with you.
-10. Essentially. Here we go. Oh,
Yep.
no, I don't roll two of them.
Yep.
I got small.
You don't get any bonuses. It's
Here we
just
go.
it's just a flat. It's going to be a flat roll.
43 under a 54. So one level
That
of six.
is-
That's like an even, isn't it?
That's a hit.
Okay. All right, that's 12.
It's a 12 damage, Nog? No, it should be more than that from your pistol.
Quality ogre pistol says it has piercing and impact.
It has impact.
And yeah.
What did you roll on the?
Your shot should
53?
give you a minimum of like 9 wounds.
Yeah, it says damage 12.
Yeah.
He rolled
Piercing
43,
and impact.
so
So
that
it was
additional
one
3.
level of success.
Yeah, so you get an additional 3 for the impact.
Oh, okay.
So that
that's
brings it up to 15.
Yeah,
15
plus 1
wounds.
success. would
A
be
level of success. Yeah, 16.
16.
16. All right. Yeah, his ogre pistol hits a lot harder than a normal. It's like a cannon, like a small cannon.
Like literally, it's like a hand cannon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not. It would be like an artillery piece for.
He's got
for
it's like
normal
it's like
man.
it's like a 60-pounder you'd see in like the Civil War.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay. Nog, how would you like to do this?
Oh, yeah. Well, Don being who he is and what he's after. If we're gonna take an aim shot, we're going right for their gut. So I just want to blow a hole right through this rat ogre's gut.
So, Nog,
Go everywhere.
you draw your pistol. You aim upward towards Gracier Throke. He's thrashing about, ordering his mount to flee. Flee! And a shot, expertly aimed, rips through the shoulder of the creature and then through the chest and like gut area of Throke. As he comes flying off, he kind of like tumbles off the back of the creature with his just innards spilling out as he rolls downwards and lands in an awkward like angle. He's just sitting there. He's still alive, Nog. He's just like, yes, he can hear you. He can hear you, Nog.
No, I mean, if he near me, can I like reach him and eat part of him while he's
Yes,
still
you
alive?
can. As he looks
I'm
up
gonna
at
do
you.
that.
No! Reaches down and grabs
But
him.
not part of like I want like an arm. He can watch me eat one of his arms or something.
You
Poor
begin to
guy.
rip off a piece of him as he's screaming. Rory's on top of you. Perhaps we salt him down, Master Nog, and he just begins throwing
Salt on
seasoning
it.
at him as you begin pulling him loose. If you can point
That's
him loose.
delicious, Rory. You're
And-
always right there with the right idea.
You put his flesh in your mouth and crunch down.
Oh.
As you do, Nog. I need you to make a cool test.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, can Nog see me?
Yeah. Oh no. Does that help if I can
it's not,
see
It's
him?
not for fear.
Oh. All right. Here we go,
That's-
Dice. Don't
yes.
fail me now. Oh, this guy's juiced on something.
Well, is it,
Oh.
you get a +1 for willpower
That's
just
a
because
critical
I'm not world leader.
success under a
Okay.
57. A 33 under a 57.
A critical success.
Oh, never mind.
What are you worried about?
Who needs it?
Critical success! Nog
Sorry,
begins
I
to
asked.
eat this Skaven. Not just a regular Skaven, but a Grey
up,
Seer
Henry.
saturated with raw warpstone that he consumes on a regular basis to power his spells. And with a critical success, Nog does not take any corruption from eating said creature. He just consumes him. In fact, Nog,
Baby!
as you are munching and eating him down, and you begin to swallow, you do get some interesting effects from your butcher's belt. It's not going to matter because the battle's already over. But for the next 5 minutes, you can cast Warp Lightning.
Just imagine
magical
Nog cast
energy
lightning.
begins to fill you. You suddenly feel like this strange power. I'm not sure where it's going to come out of
Is
your
there
body.
anything
You can tell me.
that I can use it on?
Sure.
Unlimited power.
Is he still alive? So I
Is
want
the
to
rat
use it
is the
on
rat
him.
ogre still?
No, it keeps running. That thing's
gotta-
moving. It's running.
You gotta,
It's
you
flaming.
gotta, you gotta,
Yeah, is he
use the
still
lightning
alive?
then.
Because I can use it. I can lightning him, or I can lightning the other ogre.
You stopped to eat the Grey Seer. I'm gonna say that it got away. Okay.
That's fine. That's
All
fine.
right.
That's fine.
We don't happen to see.
Gracier's still alive. I could use the lightning on it.
I
while
mean,
it's still
his
alive.
corpse is still there. There's lots of corpses up here if you want to like electrocute something.
it's fine. It's fine. You know,
But
I
we
just
don't
like the surge.
Shoot up in the air. Where does it come out of
Well-
Nog? Does it come out of his fingers? Come out of his ass? I don't
Oh,
know.
it's straight out his ass.
Got
On top of the pyramid. Just
He just, like grabs a hold of his
He just
knees and
leans
just arcs of lightning.
That's fine. That's how it goes.
All right. As the mighty Nog finishes off Gracie Throke unceremoniously. He didn't even get a chance to do anything outside of protect himself once. The expedition's battle will come to a close. And we will shift over to our long-lost companion, Wolfram Kistler. Wolfram? Give me a perception test, please.
He just shot my friend, man. He just murdered my friend. I'm
I
a
know he
little
did.
disappointed.
You're a little
All the adventures we
disappointed.
had. I mean, we
shit.
took a romantic tour across Arabic.
You did.
I mean,
You did.
Yeah.
And now he's
I
dead.
don't know how I feel about
Now
that.
he's dead.
We got another companion I'm gonna have to shoot in the face. All right, here. You said a perception check.
Yes.
Okay. That's success.
Just a success?
Yeah.
Okay. Wolfram, you come to consciousness, but you don't open your eyes immediately.
Are they crusted with blood?
Possibly.
Okay.
But you do hear something going on. You hear voices. You hear a voice. What could he possibly want with that filth? It is, tainted, can't he see? Twisted, malleable. Possibly, but a useless tool is a useless tool. It is not for you to speak ill of the master. His will is absolute. He's supposedly is for my company to begin with. It should be me delivering the treatise, not this foul creature, weak mortal, broken, near dead when we found it. Know your place, Lord Beno. You kind of begin to creep your eyes open, Wolfram.
I feel like I'm gonna have a warm, tingling feeling inside too at the same.
You do not.
All right. Hey, is the second voice? Is it like a squeaky voice? Does it
No.
sound kind of like a Skaven, or
It sounds rough and what's the word?
sound
dry.
raspy?
Dry, raspy-ish, yes.
Okay.
You kind of open your eyes. You're laying what looks like in a tent of some kind. A large tent. Old, very old fabric. These strange, almost like mahogany-like tent poles, keeping it up in place. Think of like something like you'd see in like a movie of like a general or something, like out in the desert in this giant tent. It's kind of what we're going for here.
I can visualize it. Okay.
Yeah, there's like an interesting rug that you find your head on. You're not on bare sand. As you kind of look around, there is tons of filigree and finery kind of about this tent.
Is it opulent?
It is. It is quite
Okay.
opulent. As you begin to stir, the raspy creature, this is the I will hear no more of this. You and your sister have your task. Leave. You hear a hissing noise, like a... And then the tent flap shudders and moves. You sit up, Wolfram, what do you do?
I don't know if I need to do another check, but I want to take a better look around. Just kind of.
You just
I
open
heard.
your
So I'm
eyes.
sorry. Basically, is there anybody still in there with me, or did everybody leave?
It
That's
is
what
so
I'm
there's
hoping. That's what I heard.
there's dim light in here.
Okay.
You can tell that there's at least one more person in here with you. You hear like the ragged breathing of the other person that was speaking still in the room.
What is this place? What have you? Why am I here?
It speaks, Master. It speaks. It worked.
As you sit up, you see what looks like a emaciated, very pale, scarred, and just hard life lived human being hunched over with these brown and blackish robes that are just tattered and have holes in them. They look grimy, like they haven't been washed in years. His flesh is pallid and bony. He has what looks like has what looks like a staff that's made out of, it looks like human skulls and various other body parts.
Of course.
You look over towards him. His finger is crooked as he kind of points towards you.
I see the elixir worked. Master said it would work, despite the twisted features you have.
As he points towards your hand and the gaping mouth wide open, displayed.
Is my hand okay? Is there anything unusual about it?
It is fine.
Okay. Is
In
it speaking to
fact-
me? Is it trying to tell me any information?
You don't hear anything as of right now. However, Wolfram, I will note that you have no aches or pains. You have no wounds.
Really?
You have no injuries.
How long have I've been out? After I slew that den of scorpions, I mean, there are dozens of their bodies littered the halls.
A liar, too. This is great, Master. Great. You've chosen well.
Can I see the master, or I just see this individual?
You look around, and the only other thing you see.
How dim is it, too?
It's
Is it-
dim. It's
Okay.
quite dim. The only other thing you see in here is you see a humanoid shape sitting in what looks like a large throne-like chair.
Okay.
The shape, as your eyes begin to adjust and you look and see, you see that it's literally a skeleton that looks like it is wearing ornate armor and an elaborate headdress that has skulls kind of like embedded in it. It has what looks like these strange looking robes underneath the armor. The armor looks old. Looks like something you would have seen. It looks Arabian, but almost like what probably Arabian armor was inspired from. Something older. There is writing and what looks like ornamentation along the pieces of the pauldrons and the chest plate.
All right, now I can't read, but what I might be able to tell, like, hey, that looks like Arabian, or would it look completely foreign to me?
It looks very similar to the script that you saw in the ancient tomb that you just
okay.
experienced.
All right. Yeah.
This is ancient. In addition to that, there appears to be a staff that is clutched in one hand. It's tall. Also has some strange pattern to it. At the top of it, there is a large circular ring. And within the ring is a floating black orb that's just kind of slowly moving.
Cool. Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna exude a little bit of fear. That like it's a skeleton, or it's a man that looks like
It's a skeleton. No, it you can see.
right.
There's no like face piece, and the hand and arm coming out of the armor. It is literally a skeleton.
Okay. I'm gonna scuttle back a little bit. That's irrationally, just a few paces. I'm sure I'm still on the floor, and I'm gonna. Why am I here? What you saved me with your
the hunched over figure which you can tell is a human
Okay.
of
Is he
some
close to me?
kind. He's within probably 10 or 15 feet. You don't
Okay,
have.
all right.
You've been stripped of all of your belongings. They're not with you.
I got clothes on though, right?
You do have clothes on. Yes.
Okay.
The individual creeps a little closer.
I am known as Cain. Cain the Crippled in my previous life. The master has shown much benevolence upon you. What is your name, friend?
Oh yeah. Kane, it's nice to meet you. I'm excited to get to know your master more. I am Sir Wolfram Kistler.
Sir.
Yes, a knight of the north. Yes. I was leading an expedition of some lowly wizards and soldiers,
Yes, the
and
expedition.
I got
Yes.
separated.
He looks towards the skeleton and looks back towards you. And then you see the skeleton's head tilt on its own.
I don't want to see that. That's so scary, man.
Then its mouth slowly begins to open as green orbs begin to fill its eye sockets, glowing. You notice, Wolfram, the teeth look black and stained, almost as if in life this person was an habitual drug addict of some kind. You've seen what Black Lotus does to those that smoke it on a regular basis.
Okay.
It leaves like black tar stains across their teeth.
Probably very familiar, unfortunately. So. Okay.
It shifts and moves, and then a voice begins to emanate from it. Dry, empty, coming from something that doesn't have a voice box, but speaking. You will serve. I have given you the elixir, a taste of life. Should you wish to prolong its effects, you will serve.
I feel great, actually. Maybe I thought I was gonna die, and it brought me this vitality that I feel at this moment. I would most assuredly like to perhaps just a wee nip of that again once in a while.
Emotion
And
towards...
no one serves better than me. I can ask. You would ask my former colleagues in the expedition how I served them faithfully through and through, or I even had a friend, a man of a rat, who we were best buds. I'm sure he's doing fine right now. But I am known for my loyalty and all right, I got to put that right there. I'm known for my loyalty and faithfulness.
Yes, master, this one is good. He lies constantly. He will be an excellent spy for us, sir. The Benos have been nothing but... They've been disappointment.
Benos, of whom do you speak?
The skeleton shifts in its chair once more. You notice a large sword attached to its hip, as well as a massive, ancient-looking tome, a black-clad, bound book that emanates just an aura that even you can see, Wolfram, of unnatural, almost like taint. You're not sure what you're looking at, but it would be something that Luther would probably cringe from the sight of. You recognize embedded across its cover the glowing green of warpstone. You will return to your expedition. You will sup from my elixir.
And you will be my ears and eyes.
I would be happy to be of service to you. You seem like you are an odd lucky man, I will tell you that, but there's something I have. I'm a good judge of character, and I feel that you're a good man. If I could just have some more of that elixir, perhaps. I'm sure that I could definitely accomplish for you, just a little bit. Maybe some right at this moment.
He opens up the tome, begins to speak from it in a strange language that you don't understand. As he begins to speak from it, shadows begin to pull in. The light becomes even dimmer. The Kane the crippled begins to hunch low and shield his face as you're looking. As the skeleton begins to speak, it then refers to itself as the Lich King, the cursed, the necromancer, the great necromancer, and of course, a name, Arcan the Black. He shifts his clawed hand, and as he does, a scroll of parchment unfolds itself in front of you, Wolfram. Sign.
Do you have I don't see a quill. I can make an X. I can sign, but what am I to?
Kane quickly shuffles over to you, and he slashes you across the hand with a boned blade, opening up your flesh as blood begins to drip down your finger.
Gonna throw one of my finest curses at him and go back. And
Strangely,
I think the term is actually make my mark, right? That's what they're saying. Not actually make my mark. Okay.
Strangely, Wolfram, you don't feel it. You watch the blood open up and spill from your hand, but you don't have any sensation of it. Wolfram begins to make his mark on the binding contract with Arcan the Cruel, or as we know him, Arcan the Black. And that's where we will end tonight's episode of the Expedition of the Damned.
I might regret what I just did there. Crap.
Do you know what you've done?
I don't quite realize it. I don't know any of the Tomb King stuff, so everything's fresh to me. But I'm watching Jumbo Smooth down there, and he's like, no. So I'm pretty sure that all right. Well, that's good. That's exciting. Let's see what happens. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm in great health again.
You are in great health. You are a beneficiary of the elixir of life.
Eat it, Luther.
Wolfram, fun sidebar. You will live forever as long as you drink the elixir of life.
I imagine it's very addictive. Where like you will crave that if you don't have it.
You will literally live forever. It
All
is
right.
immortality distilled.
That's what Pierce Galactic makes, forever characters. So.
Oh god.
This sounds terrible. This really sounds terrible, man. I mean, we can spin it, but I'm gonna be a. Undead monster. I think I just.
Do you know what you've done?
All right.
I was trying to angle towards like Demon Prince, but now we're looking at Undead Monster.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You're going a lot of ways.
Henry's gonna kill me.
I will say, Wolfram, if for signing the contract, you will no longer take corruption. ever.
Oh, that's great.
You are immune to corruption at this point. You're
that's-
stuck with what you have, but
That's
you
fine.
can't-
That's
you
fine.
cannot mutate any further than you
I
already have.
mean,
Yeah.
I just have mutations of madness, but aside from that, yeah.
Yeah, aside from that,
Oh
you're
yeah,
fine.
that's great. I did not expect to be here after last session. So, my goodness.
Okay. All right then. Well, I'm glad you agreed to my fine offer. Okay, let's continue then. Let's do favorite moments of the night, everybody, since we're ending on a high note. Let's start off with Yun Henry.
I always appreciate a Fate of Una, you know. Don't let that go unrewarded there.
Oh
I
God,
appreciate the sacrifices that it
the
takes.
sacrifices. Oh,
Ark in the Black, he's cool. Tomb Kings and all that stuff. Legendary Lord in the game. But I like to picture Nog standing on top of a pyramid, farting warp lightning.
Yeah, I like that. That image is hilarious and powerful.
That's probably my
powerful, powerful.
The reveal of Ark in the Black and Nog farting warp lightning is does it for me.
You had a good charge though, dude. Don't forget you had a really nice charge. I like that. I was just
Did
thinking about that.
Had a lot of high moments in tonight's episode. Not gonna lie. Let's shift on down to Lucien.
I rather enjoyed just a scrap out in the open. It was a particularly fine parade of destruction that we unleashed.
Yes, it was.
One of us after the other, including the Mongol.
It's true.
It was just really, really satisfying. Start to finish.
Start to finish, real satisfying. Just annihilated what was left of the Skaven Warhost. It's fantastic. Killed all of the leadership. So that might be the last you see of the Skaven for this campaign.
I don't like
real
it.
excited about it. You killed them all, and they tried to get one last ambush in. And if you wouldn't have passed your perception tests, they would have got an ambush round on you. So it could have gone really bad too, but you guys did very well. Let's shift on over to Nog. Favorite moments of the night for Nog.
Oh yeah. Of course, the felling shot, and then the victory feast afterwards. Gaining secret power apparently.
Yes.
At the end of the battle, because the other favorite moment being, of course, Mr. Luthor laying absolute waste to any other targets I may have had, as he's wont to do. So that's great, and of course, Wolfram, the coming of all of us, Wolfram coming out without corrupt. Something seems wrong. With Wolfram, an uncorrupted Wolfram, a perfectly healed Patrick's Pierce Galactic character.
Yes, it's true.
Dude, it's like a tie in the ninth inning. We got a whole new ball game.
We got a whole new ball game.
It's a bad sign, though.
It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign.
We all know what happens. So yeah.
Well, as long as you get your elixir, you'll be fine. Let's slide on over to Luther. Favorite moments of the night, Luther?
I'm excited to hear this.
Luther's favorite moments. There are multiple favorite moments. Getting to redo my speech.
Damn it.
That was great. Take two. I think it has to be just like everyone else. The seeing of Nog, on top of a pyramid, green lightning flowing from his buttocks, roaring in victory with like a rat leg hanging out of his mouth. I also do, because I was thinking the same thing you were when he was eating the
yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, I bet Rory's gonna be taking salt. Just be like, wait, Mr. Doug, and just sprinkle him with seasonings.
Season
No,
him.
I haven't prepared him yet.
Always trying to bring
Yeah.
up my game, you know? He's always trying to bring up my game.
Insulting him, insulting in his face, as he dies. Terrible,
Yes, it's
terrible way to
It's
go.
horrible.
Electrolytes are
you
important
could
out here in
say
the
we
desert.
were
It's
both
true. That is
assaulting
the
him.
point. That was my favorite moment. I mean, obviously, I knew it was Archon the Black. We're kind of in his territory, kind of
You are.
around his territory.
You are.
So I was like, oh no, Wolfram, you fool! You fool!
You fool!
You don't know what you've done.
Last but not
You're
least,
damned, Wolfram.
let's hear from Wolfram. Favorite moments of the night, Mr.
I
Kistler.
don't know. It should be obvious. But one of my favorite things in the entire campaign is seeing anything violent happen to Luther. As a player, I don't know why, but I have a great love of watching Luther get hurt. There's just maybe because I'm playing like Street Trash. I'm Hive Scum and he's like a Lord of Terror, and it's just like I'm jealous. I don't know what it is. And when you had the Gutter Runners came out and they're just throwing their little, I was like, I bet they feel just like scorpion tail barbs. I mean, it just looks so good. And of course he's smooth though, so plays the fate point, gets the mongrel over there to save him, and I don't know, this was well done. Then he drops the atomic bomb of everything in Beta Buna, which is always a joy because it's just so much destruction. But the evil side of me, which is always how all my characters truly are, feels like we did a good thing today. We made a good alliance. We found a new best friend. Even though we lost our best friend in the world, Brooke, I mean, I'm so upset about that. I really am. I love this game. It's such a great bad guy. They're just
so depending on how far you want to take this, Wolfram, we'll discuss. You might be coming into some interesting abilities soon.
Look, Godhood, and I'm going to kill those guys. So I'm whatever I have to do.
Whatever you have to do. Okay.
Whatever I have to do.
Don't
let them know I said that.
Yeah,
guys, earmuffs. Don't hear. No, I'm excited about that. I don't know. I'm going to actually talk to Matthew about this. I don't really know any of the lore about the Tomb King. So I kind of want to know more about Archon the Black. I want to know if I've doomed myself to be a mindless slave. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm excited because it sounds like I'm going to be really powerful. So and I would like to be very powerful.
Let me put it like this: Archon the Black took the elixir of life.
Okay,
that's why he's
is he
alive?
Isn't he? Was he around when Nagash was around?
He was Nagash's right-hand man.
Oh shit! Oh, boy, I'm in trouble.
He's so because of the elixir, he stayed alive even after his skin and bone and muscle was ripped away. So he is just
as a player, that's interesting. Wolfram doesn't really know the
yes.
Let them think everything's gonna be good. We don't want anything falling off.
The elixir of life is what predates the advent of vampires in Warhammer Fantasy. It is the thing that they mixed to make vampires. So you're like a super lich or something right now. We'll go into it later. It's gonna be fun.
We'll find out.
If I had a favorite moment, it was certainly the reveal of Archon. I've been showing him for a while now. That's him. If no one suspected it, he's been behind my head this whole time. I'm excited to finally get it out in the open. He's been one of the players behind the scenes, and we'll see how this all unfolds. Certainly enjoyed Nog ripping ass on top of my broken pyramid after eating one of our most beloved villains. In a horrible, very Nog-ish way. Yes, he's still alive, eating him. It's disturbing. But that's going to be it for tonight's episode. I apologize for a little bit shorter episode, but I'm afraid to push my luck because I'm going to have some internet problems today. So hopefully we're good now. But regardless, though, thank you guys very much for watching. We do have a viewer decision for the next episode, and the viewer decision for next episode will be either the damned or the delivered. Not sure what that entails, but we'll see. So it's either
that's Wolfram or Nog.
the damned or the delivered, and we will see what unfolds in the next session. If you did not realize, your previous decision was either the bone or the blood, and that was going to be what we tempted Wolfram with. And he got the bone. I like it. I like it indeed. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. I, of course, have been Jumbo Thick. This has been the Expedition of the Damned. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave us a comment. We do enjoy reading the comments from the comment section, and vote in the viewer decision. They really do affect each episode. It kind of changes the story and gives us some interesting dilemmas to deal with. But yeah, so with that, do check out Dan. I've got a link in the description to all of Dan Decker's social media things if you want to learn about Star Trek or, I don't know, other stuff. Check him out. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day.